Hello, everybody. Yay, it's Lauri and Brenda. Oh my God, you guys, this is going to be such a fun hour. Oh my gosh, I am so excited that I get to introduce to you my dear friend. Oh, you might want to turn off your audio. Isn't that the way it goes? Um, so, oh my goodness. Okay, so is that me?
So I don't hear
Holy
anything.
manoli. Wow. You know what? Thank you, Mercury. Oh my goodness. Okay, so okay then. Wow, this is crazy. It's like it's all so all right. Sorry, guys. Give me just a sec to to turn all this down. Okay. All right. Hold on. I gotta figure out. I'm just gonna turn that part off.
Okay. I don't hear it, just so you know, and Rachel said she doesn't hear it either.
Oh my gosh, it's me. It's not even you guys. It's not muted. You guys, this is craziness.
Of course, that's what
I don't know
happens
how to turn
with
that part
Zoom.
off. I've never had this problem before. Sorry, guys, we're gonna get into it sounds clear. Thank you. Hi, Megan. Hi, Rachel and Woo and
Thank you,
Kristen and
and
Courtney
and
and
Ed.
Ed. Hi, Ed. Okay, I've got to figure this out, you guys. I am super sorry about this. Um, I don't know how to turn that off. Life
What is
is
it you
just the
hear?
way it is, right?
Yeah, what is it you're hearing?
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to the audio and I'm gonna okay. Oh my goodness, this is nutty. Okay, I don't quite know how to do this. God. Thank you, Mercury. Can you guys hear the me talking? You can't hear
Everyone
me talking,
hears
so
you.
I can hear me talking.
Yeah,
Great.
just everyone hears it all clear, I think.
Right. Rachel, if you want to log in somehow and figure out how to do that and fix that for me, I would really appreciate it. Oh my God. Okay. Hi, guys. All right. So I can't hear Brenda very well,
Oh,
but we are gonna, it's all gonna be okay. Oh, I know what it was. Okay. We're good now. I turned on the YouTube. So my bad, everybody.
okay.
Okay. We're back. Oh my gosh. Here we go, friends. Okay. So I feel like I want to start over again. The little rewind thing. Okay. My
Yeah.
name is Lori Albert. And this is Hakuna Matata, Megan. Thank you for saying it. And this is my dear friend, Brenda Foresee. And
Hello.
we are so excited to be here today because we are going to be giving readings for the next hour. So I hope you're like ready. Now, let me tell you a couple little things, and then I'm going to let Brenda introduce herself, right? So here's the deal. First of all, we're only taking questions on the like not on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, come over to one of the other platforms. So there's that. Okay. Number two, oh my God. If we don't choose you, please don't take it personally. We love you. But keep listening because there might be a message in this for you. Okay. So be aware of that. All right. Now, that being said, let me just introduce my dear friend, Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Lori.
I'm so excited that you're here. So tell us a little, actually, tell us, I'm going to let you tell us this. How did we meet?
We met last June in 2024 in Sedona, Arizona. I joined this retreat that you were putting on with several other women, and my mother had just passed, and I was looking for some respite and some soul searching, and found you guys. and then joined, and that's how I got in touch with you, and that's how I connected with you.
Yeah. Oh my God. I know. So there are no like accidents.
Mm,
I really don't believe in accidents, you know.
yeah.
We were supposed to meet. You're becoming such a dear friend to me, and thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do today, you guys, is we're gonna give readings. So let's bring it on. Who would like a reading? Yes. And let us know. Let me tell you though, let us know if you would like a you know, if you have a question, an area of your life that you'd like some clarity on, or if there's somebody in spirit that you'd like to hear from, you got to type it into the chat and let us know. Oh, hi, June. Nice to see you. Yay. Okay, so June is going to be first. Hi, Frank. Nice to see you. Yay, Frank's here. Um, okay, so June, you are first, my dear friend. What is it that we can do for you? Is there an area of your life that you like some clarity on? What is it that? Type in your question for us. And I have cards, but Brenda doesn't use cards, which is, I mean, she does, but she's not today. Okay, so
I didn't bring them today.
you didn't bring them today. I brought two. Well, actually, I have my two Denise Lynn decks, which you guys know I love Denise Lynn, and her cards are. She must do something with these cards that are absolutely amazing. And then I've got my side deck, so there's
Mm.
that. So June, I need to hear from you, friend. Tell us what we can do for you. In the meantime, maybe we'll go on to the next person. Elizabeth, hi Elizabeth. What can we do for you? And June, if you can respond, we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's June, wouldn't you know? Okay, so Elizabeth, get your question ready. Okay, so June would like clarity on the situation of meeting up with an old friend. Ooh, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first. I'm opting out. It's obviously my first time, but I just
Okay, no, it's all
wanted
good. It's all
I got a little
it's
nervous.
all
It's
good.
my first time reading live, so
Yes, this is I wasn't going to tell everybody because, you
it's my
know,
first time
but
reading
still
live. I know.
this is Brenda's first time doing live readings like this.
Yeah,
So, let's go easy on her.
yeah.
But
I've been doing
she's so
readings.
good.
Yeah,
You guys
just
are
not
going to love
live.
her so much. So, June. Oh, an old boyfriend.
Mm.
Ooh, that's something. Okay. This is so great. Okay, so the card I pulled for you, June, is the stillness card. Oh, how much I love this for you. Holy manoli. Why do I keep saying that? I don't even, it's not even a word. But let me just tell you. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right in here. June, I can feel the anxiety. Like as soon as you said, should I meet up with this old friend? Before you even said boyfriend, I was like I just feel a lot of anxiety about that. But what this card tells me is that it's totally fine to meet up with your ex or whatever, but meditate before you go. Meditate before you go and try really hard to kind of sit in your heart space a little bit, okay? Approach it all with a deep love for yourself, okay? So I hope that that makes sense to you. Give us yeses and nos. We need as much feedback on the chat as you can. So Brenda, go ahead. You're up.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
So while you were reading for June, I kind of, so I know it says intuitive for me on the post. I do like an intuitive and medium. In June for me, immediately, I kind of got a connection, what felt like on the father's side. Um, and it felt like a grandmother figure coming, like immediately wanting to step forward and have a chat with you a little bit about this and kind of reminding you of things that have happened in the past and just to be mindful of like who you are and where you are right now and how far you've come from that. I don't know if that resonates with you at all, so any feedback is helpful. But just to remember kind of like how far you have come from there and not to, and just like what Lauri was saying, like meditate and ground and just to remember who you are right now and like not to take some of those like what feels like really easy steps backwards into a
Yeah.
comfortable zone with this person. Especially if you haven't seen them in a bit, you might get pulled into like old habits really easily. And it feels like, again, paternal grandmother is stepping forward, or an older, I see an older, but just kind of stepping in and just saying, remember who you are and how far you've come. And don't forget the lessons learned.
Yeah. So, and then, so June says it's not a physical meeting, it's just in Messenger. Still the same message though. You
Yeah.
know, I
Yeah.
love what you just said, Brenda, because it's about remembering who you are,
Yeah.
who you are in this world and how far you've come. That's huge, huge.
Got you. So I do hear Frank is saying that there's feedback, and I hear it through your end, Lori. So I'm not sure if there's anything I should do on my end.
Um, why don't you turn down your mic a little bit? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think I can do that. I can do that for you. Oh my God. Isn't that amazing that I can do all of this stuff?
Yeah. And thanks, Frank, for letting us know.
Yes. Thanks, Frank. Yes. We appreciate that. Bring it on. We're easygoing. We're not,
Yeah.
we're
Does
not
that,
hooty
well,
tooty snooty.
I can still hear myself through your microphone, so I'm not
Oh,
sure.
you know what? Then I will turn down my volume a little bit too. See if that. Okay. Yay. Let's hope that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. So, June, it's so true. Yes. Good. So I'm glad that you understand that. That's really good, June. And good luck. I don't feel like that you have anything. I'm just going to say it. I don't think you have anything to lose by chatting, You really don't. Just again, remember who you are. So there you go. Oh, good.
Good.
Awesome. You're welcome, June. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so you know who was next was Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Question on, here, I'm going to put this on the screen. Question on what I should focus on in my work and career. I'm frustrated. Oh my gosh. So what do you think? Do you want to go first this time or do you want me to? Totally fine either way. Oh, wait, I meant to keep that up there. So,
Hmm.
I'm going to pull a card.
Go ahead. I'm just kind of feeling into it. Thanks.
It's all good. Okay, so Elizabeth. I don't know you, but I know you. and I know you understand that, right? I love that. Oh, the question is, what do I need to focus? Oh, here's another one. Okay, so let's put that up there. Question. What do I need to focus on, change, or do to progress in my work or career? I keep hitting brick walls. All right. Again, I know you, but don't know you, I know you from doing these lives and stuff, which I love, right? I love it knowing people's energy versus knowing them. I think that's just freaking cool. But anyway, what I'm getting about this is that I really, if I pull the patience card, I think I'm just going to like fall over dead right here. Oh, even better though. I pulled the love card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth, I pulled the love card. This is so perfect. Perfect. Okay. And the reason why I'm keep saying perfect is because I want you to love what you do. Okay. And I'm sure you want to love what you do. And I'm 60 years old. I've been around the block a little bit, not fully, but a little bit, right? So I understand that feeling of frustration because you want things to be moving forward in your career, but yet, things are happening, things aren't happening fast enough. I 100% get that. What I really want to say about this though is I want to talk about patience. I want to talk about patience and I want to talk about love for yourself, which is, I know what we just talked to June about, but I feel like that I want to talk more about respect for yourself. Hi, Veronica. I want to talk more about respect for yourself. Okay. You know what you're good at. You know who you are. Okay. Live into that. Okay. Live into that. Okay. Have a little bit of patience. And I would suggest step back just a little bit. Okay. And look at your whole career situation from a different perspective. I keep hearing like bird's eye view. So like imagine yourself flying, like you're an eagle looking down and you're like looking at your life and you're going, whoa, maybe it's this way, maybe it's that way.
Mm.
But I do feel like that you're going in the right direction. I feel like that it's not exactly going the way that you want it to go, but I feel like it's going in the way that it's supposed to go. Okay. So sit with that just a minute and go ahead, Brenda.
Yeah. So, Elizabeth, hi. Thanks for letting me read with you. So when you asked about work, the first thing that I got was I immediately saw you like in an office space and like even just like a boardroom. It felt like a boardroom actually, and you were presenting and there's people sitting there. It kind of felt very sparse though and very kind of sterile. And it felt like you were struggling in terms of just making this connection. It almost just feels like there's an opportunity for you to kind of like take notice of your surroundings, even in the workplace. And um, because I feel like you're going through the checklist of what you have to do for your career. Like, okay, I have graduated with this degree, check. I have applied here, check. I have this many years here, check. But there are certain things within your power. It feels like within like your own strength and skill set and core set, like classes on either presentation or certain classes that might be able to help bolster you and give you confidence, or even networking. I feel like cross networking across different either departments or different people that you might have not have any connection to necessarily within like your day to day, but who might inspire you. And it doesn't even have to be at your work. It could be someone in maybe your industry. Within my industry, that's something I frequently do is just reach out to people who I really respect and appreciate, or I'll see how they're working. And so, especially if you're working from home, like you just said, it's even harder sometimes to get that connection. And I feel like that's something you're missing is kind of like that connection. If you're at home and you're working from home, you can really be in like this space. But I get the sense that maybe like you do need to get out. Is there an opportunity to volunteer to do any work, travel for work? Is there an opportunity, even if it's like a local office that you can go into, or if there's an opportunity to put yourself out there more physically? There may not be, but are there even like Zoom coffee chats that you can set up with people? Again, just to kind of like because you're looking for what it was saying for what you can do to add. I mean, even just adding contacts and talking to other people about their journey has it can be really impactful on what you want to do. But I definitely see the first thing that popped up again for me was like I did see you in an office space and training and helping and leading people. So hopefully making some of those connections can get you into a place that allows you to kind of like step up into more of a leadership role. Yeah, and if you're open to complete change, yeah, put yourself out there a little bit, whether it's via your LinkedIn and reaching out to people, or even people within your network, or ask other people to connect to you. Again, not to leave your own company necessarily, but to just like put yourself out there in terms of like connection, because it feels like more connection is needed. Because again, I felt like a very closed off, like sterile office space. So it feels like more connection is needed.
Ooh, that is so awesome. That
Yeah.
was a really great reading. I mean, so like detailed. And isn't spirit like the coolest? You know? Thank you for trusting us, Elizabeth. This is
Thank
awesome.
you.
I hope that you find some clarity. I hope you find the clarity that you're looking for, Elizabeth. Much love to you.
Yeah.
Much love. Okay, so the next person that we saw that wanted a reading was Kristen. Are you still here? Kristen, are you still here? Tell us what your question is, or like who you want to hear from. I know a lot of your people, and so does Brenda. So, Kristen, oh, maybe Kristen's not here anymore.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So the next one. Okay. So then I saw that Frank is here. Yay, Frank. Frank wanted a reading. But I don't see a question. So Frank, can
Oh,
you
Kristen's here.
Oh, Kristen's still here. Yay. She would like to hear from Elise.
Elsie.
Elsie. Sorry. Oh my God.
I feel like that was Kristen
Debbie!
correcting you. Hi,
Debbie's in the
Debbie.
house. Debbie's in the house. Okay, Frank, you're next.
Okay, Kristen, Elsie.
Okay, so
I
Elsie,
don't know if I've connected with Elsie before.
you have? Okay, so I'm
I
going to let
don't
you
know
go
if I
first.
have. No, I don't think I have.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, I need a
Yes,
second.
good.
So feel free to hop in first if you'd like.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to go ahead and pull a card for
Okay.
Kristen. I don't know, like, if I've pulled you a card recently or like ever. Oh my God. Hi, Marie. Thanks for being here. Dose of sunshine. Oh my God. Debbie, I'm just honored that you're here. Love you. Um, oh my gosh. Kristen. Okay, so this is not Elsie. Maybe it's from Elsie. Maybe Elsie made me choose this card, but oh, look at this. Taking risks. Look at that. Look how beautiful that card is. First of all, it's amazing. Do you see the bird flying like that?
Mm.
So, Kristen, this is this and it's like a one sentence thing, right? Step outside your comfort zone. That's the taking risks. Okay? Don't allow fear to stop you. Step outside the comfort zone and keep going. That's like definitive what I'm getting. So, okay, your turn. Go ahead, Brenda.
Me. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is Elsie or not, but Kristen, you can confirm or validate. Um, I was connecting and I felt like someone rushing forward, going, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Didn't want to be late. So I'm not sure if Elsie had penchants for being late or something, or being a little dramatic, because I got the sense of like she was in the back of the crowd of people who are here of spirit, and she was kind of busting through a little bit, saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. When I connect with Elsie, I see someone who looks a little bit younger. Might have been, I'm not sure, but she presents as a little bit younger, and just kind of like a little flustered, kind of like didn't have it all. Not necessarily together, but I just get the sense of she's just like she's showing up and she's like, "Is my hair okay? Am I here?" Um, yeah, just wanting to make sure like, okay, like and literally funny. I get a sense of humor from her also. Kristen, you can validate, but kind of like she's like, "What did I miss? What's the question?" Um, so I don't know if those are some things in terms of like humor or something like that, Kristen, that might have like resonated with Elsie. Um, but I get the sense of like, yeah, she's here and she's sorry she was a little bit late. Um, let's see if I can connect and get any
That's
type
so
of
cute.
message. Well, let's see if that resonates at all with Kristen. Um, she said you made sense. Let's see if I make any sense now. Um,
Not sure that's her, but I like this lady, she
Yeah,
says.
whoever this is. Yeah, yeah, this person, that's why I was like, I'm not sure if this is Elsie, but this person just like kind of ran through. She has when I do see her, Kristen, she does have what looks like brown, medium to light brown hair, and it looks full and wavy. Um, and it looks like I see her young, but that she would have passed older. And it does feel like um and a lot of people do this when they ask to connect. I ask mom's side of the family go to the left and dad's side of the family go to the right. So Elsie, or I'm not sensing either side of either side
Oh,
necessarily.
friend, maybe then.
Um, yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think about who this might be. Um,
But you know what, though?
yeah,
Just let's do it this way. Let's just see what the message is. Maybe she'll know it through the message. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Maybe she'll.
yeah. Oh, I definitely get the sense of connect. You know what's kind of funny? It feels actually a little bit more guide.
Oh.
And the reason is because immediately, like, she comes actually really close forward, Kristen, and I know your journey with your guides. And so I kind of get the sense of there's a humorous connection between you, her as your guide, and you not necessarily feeling like you see or connect with your guides so much. And some of it just ties into her humor about like, oh, having like run in from the back and just being late even. But she gets a little serious. Yeah, she gets a little serious in terms of just like your journey and where you're at. It feels like there's actually something. So I feel like several people now, several things stepping forward, and it just feels like I'm not sure Like there's an event coming, something coming up, and it feels like preparing you, but that the team is on the other side. And because I just see her in the front, but I feel like several people have rallied around her and have just like are preparing you to deal with this, with what's going on. And it just feels like event, your team is on the other side, and that they are here for you.
Awesome. Oh, interesting. So an event is coming up. That's
Well,
really
yeah,
kind of interesting.
just something that she'll need strength to deal with. Yeah,
Awesome.
so it feels like.
Yeah. Well, that's always good to know, you know? I mean, we need that validation that our loved ones are actually indeed there. You know, like something will be
Yeah.
going on with me and I'll be like, "Mom, seriously, you got to come and hang out with me," you know?
It well, it just feels
We need
also,
that.
Kristen, it just feels legal because I feel like I see legal documents.
Oh, okay. There's a lot going on. Glad they're helping, she says. Awesome. Good. Awesome. Good luck to you, Kristen. Okay, so Frank, dear one Frank. Okay, so Frank asked, hopefully he's still here. Are you still here, Frank? All these Debbies. There's like 1,000 Debbies here. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. um,
Miss
so
Romero.
Frank says, "Can you tell me what is in store for me for the rest of the year?" Wow. Um, that's something. That's a
Okay.
real. Okay, so I don't know that I can be 100%. Well, let's see. I'm just going to pull a card. Do you want to go first this time?
Yeah,
I
I don't hate to do this, but I never
no.
usually get this. I got like a timeline rolled out immediately for you, Frank, and I usually don't get visuals like this, but I got a calendar and each page of the calendar, so each month was just laid out. Um, and it just was like a, and I see November because it's the next to the last month and it's highlighted in red. So it just has like, I feel like, so that, okay, so not that being said, what is it that I'm feeling? But I just get the sense of like November being like a pivotal or big event or month or something happening. Um, and again, it's just right towards the end of the year, so I'm not sure kind of like what is in play for you right now. But and it gets a sense of like something that's happening either now is actually moving out to November. So if there's something that is moving, yeah, it feels like it's moving out. Like there is something moving and shifting and like it's happening in November and like that's the month and that's the time. And it feels like it's like the last couple of weeks. So it could be something around Thanksgiving. Not sure if it's like family related. I think you had mentioned something about your father potentially in one of the previous questions, but it just feels like the last couple of weeks because it's also the red arrow now pointing towards the latter half of November.
You know what's really interesting, and I'm going to piggyback on that. I love when this happens, right? I pulled a card for you, Frank, while she was talking, and I pulled the leadership card. Okay. Now, what is so fascinating about that is because Brenda got the timeline, like, you know, like November, and I totally concur with that. I completely agree. I feel like the end of the year kind of thing. But I feel like you're going to be called upon, if you haven't already, to take on some kind of like leadership role in something. And it does, I will say that it does kind of feel family oriented. Okay. So, yeah. So it feels kind of like you're going to be called upon. And I don't want to necessarily say, it doesn't feel like somebody's going to call and go, okay, so now you need to do blah, 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 blah. I don't feel like it's like that. I feel like that you're just going to kind of step up to the plate and this is going to be like a really beautiful thing. And to further that, and tell me if you're getting anything from this, Brenda, but like
Mm.
I really kind of feel like that this is going to be like the beginning of something, okay, in terms of this leadership role. And it does kind of feel like in the family. So yeah, stepping into your power. I love that for you.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, for me, what happens when you say that is I see that all of a sudden 2026 becomes like huge, like a marquee. And it's just like this big bright marquee 2026. So yeah, whatever happening, kind of like helping to set that up for some like real
Mm.
success.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that for you, Frank. There's nothing better than when somebody's called upon, although it can be a little daunting sometimes, whenever somebody's called upon to be like the leader, you know? But it can be a little daunting. But you're up for the task. I feel like that this is something that you've been waiting for, Frank. I
Mm.
mean, and you're good. So you're good to go. I love that. So fantastic, Frank. Okay, so I'm trying to look back through. Um, all right, dose of sunshine. This is Rachel. Hi, Rachel. I'd love a reading or any guidance on career, how to balance being a main caregiver and working individual.
Wow. I just have to immediately say, I saw Rachel just spinning like the Tasmanian devil and going at like 5 times, 10 times, 50 times the speed around her home. I feel like I see like chasing a kid, doing this in the kitchen, over here, working on the computer, doing this, taking a pause and a deep breath, doing it all again. Um, and I feel like I'm almost even seeing her like, the octopus arms, like, going out, like, doing a million things. Rachel, I don't know if that resonates with you at all, but that's just the visual I get, and it makes me really jittery even just thinking about it, because it feels like, and that's something to think about, is it feels like there's, like, this, like, adrenaline rush, and you really have to almost, like, be careful to, like, modulate and moderate yourself a little bit so that you're not burning yourself out. Because it feels like burnout can be really real for you, and just being mindful. And it feels like I see you, and I'm just want to make sure that that's me, Brenda. Yes, but it just to be very mindful of like what that can do to your system when you are constantly on an adrenaline going nonstop. I just keep getting the sense of like stop, pause, breathe, ask for help when you need it if help is available. Um, yeah, those are the things that I'm kind of feeling right away, and I'll kind of look at your question a little bit more specifically while Debbie maybe pulls a card.
Um, I'm not actually even going to pull a card because I already know what I want to say.
Right. Yeah.
um, I feel like that if anybody can do it all, it's you. Now, granted, okay, so you guys, Dose of Sunshine, she's my assistant. That's Rachel, right? But let me just tell you, she has a full-on company, and she does, and anybody that is in the spiritual world and they might need some business help doing all sorts of different things, social media, bookkeeping, all of that stuff. That's what she does. And so you can reach out to me, you can reach out to her. Commercial. I'm sorry, I know that's kind of a commercial, but here's the thing. What I love about what you're doing is your dedication to doing the right thing and doing it fully, right? And that's what is so amazing for you, Rachel, because you do mom and wife thing, right? You do that with all gusto. And the same thing with your work. I always feel when I'm this is what I you guys this is what I love about Rachel, right? And I'm sorry to say this, but like I don't mean for it to be a commercial, but this is how I really feel. When I'm talking to Rachel, she's listening to me. Okay?
Mhm.
It's not like how sometimes you talk to somebody and they kind of go, "Yeah, I agree. Uh-huh. Yep. Mhm." You're doing that, right? That's
Mhm.
not Rachel at all. Rachel is fully present, and I feel like that the message I'm supposed to be saying there is don't forget to take care of you in the mix. Okay? You're really good at being a mom. You're really good at this business, right?
Yeah.
But don't forget to take some time for you
I
because
feel like you have to make yourself one of your own tasks, Rachel. Like, you have to take
yes.
yourself at your own face value. You have to make yourself part of your business. Like, as
Yes.
serious as you make, any of this other stuff, like, you have to, and it might sound silly, but start to address yourself in the 3rd person if you need to, and just not the
Yeah.
first, and just, see yourself as another business task to take care of, if that's mentally how you're able to take care of yourself a little bit better.
Yeah.
or schedule and organize a little bit more balance. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like that things are on this trajectory now. And
Mhm.
I'm just going to say it because it's what I'm getting. As mediums, we're supposed to give what we get, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, right? But I feel like that the train has left the station, friend, and it's moving forward, and you better, like, that's it. How do you feel about that? Does that make, like, Brenda, do you feel that same way? Like, the train has left the station and
Oh,
it's,
yeah, it's already happening. It's
yeah,
just like she has to do it while on the fly now.
yeah,
There's no stopping this train.
yeah.
Like, we know
I,
that. It's not just a regular choo-choo train. This is a bullet train.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Definitely. Definitely. So much love to you, Rachel.
Yay, totally
Rachel.
agree.
Okay. So I am like, there is such amazing energy coming from Jess. Are you still here, Jessie Delray?
Oh, Jessie. Hi, Jess.
Do you know who Jessie is? Do you know Jessie?
Mhm.
I just the energy coming
Mhm.
from the energy coming from buckle up. You're welcome. Um, Jesse, the energy coming off the screen right now. I hope you're still here. Are you still here? And what is it that we can do for you? Is there a question about an area of your life, or is there a loved one in spirit? Actually, is it okay if I jump in, Brenda?
Mhm.
Okay, Jesse is here.
Mhm.
What is it that we can do for you, Jesse? But in the meantime, I've got a guy here who the energy is so okay. So some of you know this about me, but when the energy gets really strong, I got goosebumps going all the way up my back and all the way up my head, and that's what I'm feeling right now. So Jesse, I've got this man here who is like, first of all, your energy, Jesse, is like, it's like a lot, right? Which is so cool. I vibe with people like you, right? But this guy is the same way. So I'm kind of thinking that he is somebody related to you, father, grandfather, that sort of thing. I just am happy as all freaking get out. Like happy. Like I feel like, and give me yeses and nos, Jesse. I just feel like, you know, um, I just feel like that you first of all, you're loved. Like there's a whole bunch of people in the back here. There's a whole bunch of people in the back, like spirits that want to come through for you. And I told them to give us collective, and so because of that, I'm feeling like all of this energy, and it's just kind of like, whoa. It's a lot of fun though, a lot of fun. This man is absolutely on your side, in your corner. I mean, this is the stuff I'm hearing, right? In your corner. Um, and he's there. So hopefully you know who that is. Um, was there a question that Jesse had, just general?
Just
So
generally.
go ahead. I'm going to pull a card, but go ahead, Brenda. Are you getting anything?
Yeah, I mean, Jesse, when Lori was connecting with this man, I was actually feeling like I was connecting from like a woman on the mother's side, and it felt like grandmother or even great grandmother. I see her, and I see her almost like it's in a picture form. She's very tiny, very like diminutive, like a tiny, thin woman, and she feels very. I see her as quite. She almost feels like abuela, a grandmother, or a great grandmother. And I see her in more like traditional clothes. And when I say traditional, I mean just it makes me think of like my grandma or my great grandma. I see her like a little dress and a sweater and like
Oh,
long black hair, like pulled up in like a bun or like middle part. So it just feels like more traditional. That she may not have physically looked like that, but I just kind of get like that's just a more like from the old country type of thing. So I don't know if that resonates with you at all. So and then, but I just get the sense of like there are actually like traits from this woman that you get from her. I get a sense of like real like quiet strength from her. Like I know there's like a real happy side too, but I feel like I get like there's like this real quiet strength with her, and that there are some real connections between you and her energetically, like in terms of like your own gifts. So I just it's coming through the eyes because I know sometimes when I've seen you before, I was just like, oh, there's some like it's in the eyes with you. Um, but I just get like this sense of like she might be small, but she is mighty. And she is just here to like, it's almost like her energy kind of like amplifies you and like helps raise your vibration. Like you
Oh
do
my
it on your
God.
own, but I very much get like this uh sense of just like this woman is here. She's not just a loved one on the other side. Like she shows up as like full, like supportive guide, loved one on the other side too. So, and she's here for you. And I feel like you know it,
Yeah.
but she doesn't intimidate me, but I'm like, I want her on my side.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I hope that
That's
makes
the
sense.
energy. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Totally understand that. And I feel like I'm about to jump out of my skin. Are you feeling that at all as well?
Yeah, well, because I'm
Like,
just like, she's not, again, she's not intimidating, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, I want to be on her side and I want her to be on my side.
yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that is so amazing. But let me just tell you real quick, Jesse, I pulled this card and I got the opportunity card for you. Um and really interestingly, this man that I've got here, he's like I feel like he's throwing I just got to give you my visual cuz this is too funny. Like I feel like that he's like up here and he's throwing he's like throwing opportunity bombs at you, you know? Like throwing, "Oh, here, do you want to start to do this? Here, boom. Here, try that." You know, kind of, "Here, try that." It's the craziest visual. I wish it's a scary place, but I wish you could be in my head for just a minute just so you could see it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I feel like that they're here for you, and I think you already know this. Your energy is so amazing. I just love your energy. And he's like he's taking credit for that, by the way, this guy. This grandfather. He's taking credit for that. I just this is so much fun. He's like, "Thank you." Whenever I said I love your energy, he goes, "Thank you." So, the opportunities are coming. To be a little bit serious before we close this particular reading off. Um, the opportunities are coming. The opportunities are actually here. Um, be Just allow yourself to acknowledge them. Okay, so just
The
gonna
only
I'm
thing
gonna
I'll
leave
the
you
only
with
thing I'll
that.
add to that, Lori, if I
Sure.
can, is just like I literally almost see like this table put out in front of you. It almost feels like an altar, Jesse,
Yes.
because it feels like so much like coming in from ancestor and like spirit and your loved ones on the other side, and it just feels like this selection in front of you, and like just like gifts in front of you, and it's just almost like this opportunity to kind of like select where you're at. Or to select what it is that serves you most right now. But it feels like, again, like it's really cool because it's this beautiful altar with this beautiful, like, blanket over it. And again, gifts on top. And it just feels like, yeah, just backing up what Lori was saying, like, it's there. They're there. Like, gifts are there.
Yeah.
Ready.
Awesome. Oh my God. I
Mm.
could sit and chat with your grandfather all day long. Do you feel that way about her grandmother?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, but she's no nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah. So she's just very, like, just no
cool.
nonsense.
I love that. That's so cool. So cool. Um, Bottom line, Jesse, is that you've got so much support on the other side. Yes, you could always say, "Oh yeah, they love you, they love you." Anybody could say that, but the reality is, and a good medium doesn't say it unless they feel it. Okay, and so that's what we're trying to say to you. You've got support on the other side, and they are anything you want. Talk to them. I know it sounds bizarre, and you probably already do. I know, but it sounds bizarre, but um I feel like that when you start to like just really keep moving forward in whatever it is that you're doing, they are like behind you, pushing you. So, right. So that's all I'm going to say. Much love to you, Jesse. Good luck. Oh my gosh. So much fun. Okay, so Brenda, you get to pick who we read next. You
Okay.
guys,
Let's
isn't
see.
Brenda doing an amazing job? This is her first live, and it is, when you haven't done one of these before, it's stressful because you've got like all the spirits. So, very happy for
Um,
you.
I'm trying to go back and see like who has asked for readings, like because there's so many comments coming in at the same time. So let's see. We have okay, well there is my niece. She's on here and she asked for a reading.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't
What's
know
her
if you
name?
Kaya. I don't know if she's still here though. Um, but also like I don't know how I feel about like reading family. Like I know a lot of stuff that goes on with her, so I don't know
Yeah.
necessarily.
Well,
Sorry, Kaya,
she can, you know what? She can come to to a development circle sometime and we'll read her then.
and let's see. I know we had Miss Romero was also there asking for a reading earlier too.
It's your choice. You pick. Where is spirit leading you? It's kind of like there's like a one of those boards behind us, you know, and it's like we're spinning the wheel. Where is spirit gonna stop next? Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
Oh, I'm definitely doing like the newbie nervous thing about picking someone.
Do you want me
Um,
to do it? I can
yeah,
do it.
well, I'll do
Okay.
it next. Oh wait, hold on. Debbie said yay for me. Okay, let's do Miss Romero.
Yay, Debbie! Okay, so like the fact that you even like
And can we do Kaya afterwards, maybe?
yeah, there you go. There you
Okay,
go.
okay. Uh, Debbie.
What is it that who do you want to hear from? Ooh, is there anybody special you want to hear from, Debbie? We need to do a live again too.
Oh yeah.
You're so much fun.
Like, ooh, let's go. Anyone in
Okay.
particular, Debbie, or general?
I'm gonna pull a card for her. I don't care what
Yeah.
she says.
Well,
Oh my
so
God, I just had one of those moments where I looked up at the screen, I was making a face, and it looked like my mother. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right, Debbie, general reading.
general.
Okay, you want to go first or do you want me to?
Go first. I'm pulling in, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Thanks.
Okay, so Debbie, this is the card. Unfold whatever comes through. I just love you. Oh my God. Focus.
Mm,
I got the focus card. And isn't it interesting that the camera was like focused out and then it focused back in? Um, okay, so I'm gonna get serious for a minute. Obviously I know you and I know a lot of what you're up to. Not everything, obviously, but I feel like that you I feel like that you have got it. You've this is going to sound like I'm sucking up or something, and I don't mean it to sound like that. Yeah, you're so focused. Exactly that. But I feel like that you are in this space right now where you're doing this, and this, and you're doing a fantastic job juggling it. Okay. So that's the number one thing that I'm getting. But I feel like that the main reason why I'm getting focus is to give you the message. There's a lady. There's a lady here, grandma ish, might be great grandma actually. But let me just give the message is more important. She's saying to me, the message is more important than who she is. Okay, number one. But what she wants to say is don't forget, and I know I just said this to somebody else, but you've got to take time to sit. And I'm not even just necessarily talking about like self care. Like, I'm not really talking about that. I'm kind of talking about just being alone. Maybe meditating, but like being alone, like turning everything off and literally sitting by yourself. Okay. So, in a sense, that's like self care, but it's kind of like it's a lot about going inside and allowing yourself to just be with yourself. Okay. And so it's self care, but it's not really self care. So I hope that makes sense. Debbie, does that make sense? Um, and I feel like that this lady is this grandma or great grandma. I'm not exactly sure who she is. You do that every day. Okay. What the grandma is saying is that's when they either are or will be talking to you. Okay. That is where they will be like imparting their wisdom, telling you that's what I just heard, right? That's when the wisdom is coming when you sit by yourself, You spend so much time alone. I'm so shocked. Well, you just come over here. um I I don't know why she's telling me this then, okay? maybe it's not about you spending time alone. Maybe it's about spending focused time alone. Maybe that's what it is. Go ahead, Brenda, and then I'm going to talk to
Yeah.
Grandma.
Okay, sure. Hi, Miss Debbie. So I have immediately when I saw you, thought of you and was connecting, it felt like I saw this big two-story house. And in this house, at the top floor, I see like this male energy. And it feels like this is connected to you and to work. And I also, it's interesting because this song won't stop playing. It's like "Welcome to My House." I can't remember who sings that song.
Oh,
Um,
it's Rosemary Clooney. Come
no,
on to
it's
my
this is a more
house.
modern one, and
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
not gonna hurt all your ears and try to sing, but it feels like "Welcome to my house," and it feels like you're going into this house, there's work within this house, and there's a male energy upstairs within this house, and it feels like, this man is welcoming and wants to work with you within a home environment, and so I hope that might thank you, yes, Rachel, Florida, yeah, but it feels like actually spirit within the home. Like it almost feels like this spirit or this energy wants to work with you within a home environment going into a home for business. Okay, so that's your office. So okay. But I feel like I see like you on the outside in this energy, and now it comes off as like big. I know it's masculine because I can feel the masculine, but I don't sense like a body shape. So it just feels like a very masculine energy. So I'm not sure how old or what this particular energy is in particular. It doesn't feel bad or anything like that, but it feels like it's definitely related to your business and that this energy is something like surrounding and like connecting to you and to your business. And I just get the sense of like when you are in this business, when you are doing this particular type of work within a home and going in, I feel like I want to dance. I get super happy. Like there's just like this energy that gets brought up within you, and like really elevates your vibrations. And it just feels like I am happy, and just want to dance. So I don't know if there's situations, even like when you're connecting with spirit, Debbie, where like you do want to dance or something like that, or like there's like really high, happy vibes. But like I just get this sense. And there's something about this particular male energy where he's just like watching over and looking over, and kind of like helping little things and move things, even things like I know you're super connected, but like even little areas that where you're not, like just putting little things into place. It just kind of feels like a real little, really behind the scenes connector. Oh, that's your trance. Ooh, that's really cool. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for you is just like really good business in the house, happy vibes and energy and dancing. And like there's this and I know you're connected to your guides a lot. I don't know who this particular guide is, but this one is like he's like really present. But again, I get it like top of the house in the back. So it's just kind of making me feel like he's like very behind the scenes too. Um, but now I want to come over and like figure out who this guy is.
Oh
Thanks,
my
Debbie.
gosh. Okay, so I want to go back to this. Are you finished? Can
Yep.
I? Okay. Um, I want to go back to this lady. This lady is, I'm seeing her to be um, not incredibly short, but not really tall. Okay. That's exactly where she works. Did you see that? That's so cool. I
Oh,
love
I
that.
love that.
That's great. Really cool. Um, this lady, I don't know if she's grandma or great grandma. Okay. I feel like that she's a happy lady, but she's not outspoken. Okay. Um, I feel like that she's almost kind of a grounding factor for like the family, or was, when she was here. Um, does this make sense to you? So Debbie, tell me who you think this might be. Grandmother or great grandmother? She was like a grounding force. She wasn't like happy go lucky and like all over the place, but she was to the point. She was like a grounding factor for everybody. She like if she just knew what you needed and she gave it to you, vocally. I mean, like
Mm.
advice wise and all that kind of stuff. So you know who this is. Um, she is extraordinary, and she's your grandmother. Okay, she is extraordinary, and I have to say, actually, I want to ask. was she a medium? Was she a psychic? Because I really feel like that there's a lot of gifts. And when I say gifts, I don't necessarily just mean like psychic mediumship or whatever, but I feel like all sorts of like gifts, if that makes any weird amount of sense. Like I feel like she has a ton of like gifts, like I don't know, singing, cooking, all of these things. Like she just was good at everything. But her main focus was making sure that everybody felt taken care of, grounded, you know. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so she said yes. Good. That makes me feel better because I was like, who is she? Oh my God. And it's not like she's no nonsense, but I felt very like when I was reading Jesse's spirit was like, you know, and I was going nuts. Like the energy inside me was crazy. But then, you know, now this lady's here and she's like, okay, let's get down to business now, shall we? You know, kind of thing. I was like that, you know. She is extraordinary. She is, do you get your gifts from her, Debbie? I really feel like you get your gifts from her, or at least something that she considers to be really an important gift, right? You do. Okay, good. There's so much respect there. You're doing more than she could ever consider doing, is what she's saying to me. You're doing more with your life than she never even could have thought to go this far. Okay. So she, again, total respect. Love that. So, all right. So I'm going to leave you with that. Oh, yay. Awesome. Okay. So much love to you. Do we want to do one more?
Yeah.
Who gets the last reading? Okay.
Trish.
Trish? Where's Trish?
Trish Cook.
Oh, there's Trish right there. Okay, Trish gets it. Good job. You picked it. Okay. Please open. Open, please. General reading. Okay, so Trish, is there an area of your life you want some? Much love to you, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
Is there an area of your life you want some clarity on? Is there a spirit, a loved one in spirit you want to hear from? What can we do for you, Trish? I'm going to pull a card. Oh, Trish says, thank you. Just open, I guess. Okay. So go ahead. Do you want to start or do you want me to? Whatever.
I mean, I'm going to start tapping into something. I think I need a minute to connect, but there's
Okay.
immediately like a gentleman figure that kind of steps forward for you, Trish. I'm sensing someone extremely thin and like almost like I see like even like a little bit of a pointy nose. I feel it reminds me of, I won't say, okay, in glasses. I almost feel like glasses, pointy. I'm seeing like the nose seems a little bit exaggerated, but like extremely thin. Does that resonate with you in any way? Just let
She's
me know.
saying,
Oh,
Mom,
you want to
please,
connect with
but
your
that's
mom.
okay.
I hear you want to connect with your mom, but there was this gentleman who was kind of coming forward who
That's okay though. I
the
mean,
scripture that I had. That's true. And I can try to tap into your mom as well. So you say mom. What's interesting is I was going to ask because this gentleman also appeared to have an accent. And I was going to ask if this was a British accent. So again, so adding that to the gentleman, I don't know if that's something that resonates with you at all, or if you can validate that. But
granddad.
yeah.
It's her granddad, she says.
Granddad. Okay. Okay, I'm going to tap a little bit more into that now. Like, I just wanted to at least get the visual out there really quickly because I know what time we have. And so I don't know if you have a card, Lauri. I'm going to keep tapping into this for a second, though.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, and then I'll. So, in kind of going along with like she was bringing through granddad. Okay, and I'm sorry, you know, Mom. We'll see if she comes through, but I got the protection card. And I really just want to say that I really kind of feel like that you are at a place right now that you're feeling pretty unsure. I'm feeling a lot of, I don't want to say indecisive, but I feel like that there are like, I feel like this is the visual I'm getting, is that I'm seeing you stepping very gently Okay. And this is all symbolic, of course, but I feel like that I see you stepping gently, gently, gently. And that makes me, and so it's making me feel like I don't know where to go from here. Like I just need to be careful. Like everything is happening all at once and I need to be careful stepping forward. Um I'm feeling like granddad is here. Yes, true, she says. Okay. I'm feeling like that granddad is here. And for me, okay, and we'll see what Brenda comes up with, but I'm seeing granddad, but then there is a lady, I don't know if it's your mom or not, but behind him, and I feel like that they're just here. And again, Brenda may have a different connection because that's how this kind of works, right? But I feel like that they're here just to let you know that they are actually here for you. Okay? You're not alone in this. Okay?
Mm.
The stepping on the eggshells, and walking very tentatively forward, they're here for you. Okay?
Mm.
So now interestingly, let's see what Brenda has because I feel like it's going to be
Well, it's just kind of like adding on to you.
yeah,
I actually
that's
see
all.
him, and sometimes Trish, when I see it again, I sometimes see mother's side on the left and father's side on the right with spirit. This gentleman, your grandfather, is standing right in front of you. So I'm actually can't see you right now. I know you're there, but he's in front of you, and I don't get a sense of like he's protecting you from like evil or bad things, but I do get the sense of like he's got your back, or he's literally like kind of like not shielding you in like a negative sense. I don't want to, but I just get the sense of like he's helping kind of like shift some of like any of like negative thoughts or anything that might want to come your way, or like things that are not serving to you, just kind of like taking care of you in a way. And it feels like also just kind of connecting back to you as a young child, like just taking like that role of just pure love. The grandfather obviously being, grandparents taking on a different role in terms of like how they love, how they parent their grandchildren different than they do like a parent would do. And it just feels very much like grandfatherly, like no matter what, he's got you. And it feels like you really do need that right now. Like there is a sense of like needing someone to hold you or protect you or care for you, because it feels like there's something happening or an ongoing thing where you're not um, taking care of yourself as well as you should be, or as intentionally as you could be. And so grandfather feels like stepping in to provide that little extra support and love when you're kind of like not quite focused on certain things. I don't know if that resonates with you at all right now, if you can take any of that, but it just got kind of gets a sense of like just taking care of his little girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of get that too. Like it's a protective, it's a yeah. Oh, that's spot on, she
Mm,
says. So,
good.
good. Awesome. Awesome. Um okay, so much love to you, Trish.
Mm,
What a beautiful way to end this. I mean, this is like your granddad and your what I'm thinking is your mom. You know, behind him, it's just about you knowing that they're there. Okay. And what a great way to end this, because what we want to always kind of say is that, our loved ones are always watching us. We can talk to them. You can say anything to them, and just understand that they're there. They're going to be there for you. Okay. And just because if you believe, you'll feel them. So at any rate, so that's what I want to say. This was so much fun, and I'm so sorry about the tech stuff at the beginning. That one, 100% on me. I had YouTube open, and so that's where
mm.
that was coming from. I'm like, what? My bad. So we're just gonna have to do this again, Brenda. I mean,
I like that. I like that. This was really fun. This is like my first time doing a live. I've been doing readings for a little bit, but this is my first live. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate all the support.
awesome. And you did fantastic. And thank you, everybody, for being here. You know what, Courtney? Maybe next time.
Thanks,
Much love
Courtney.
to you. We just love doing this. Come back. You never know. Please don't take it personally. If you didn't get a reading, it's nothing personal. It's just spirit. That's kind of the way spirit does, unfortunately. So that being said, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you all so, so much.
Yeah.
And until next time, we love you. And don't forget to tell someone that you love them today, everybody. Okay? Have a great night, everybody. Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.